Today I am making some curry lentils, starting off with a medium sweet red onion and sauteing it until it becomes translucent and lightly brown. And while the onions are sauteing, as you can hear in the background, I'm going to chop up these garlic cloves, ginger, red ají, a hot pepper to add along with some additional spices. Okay, I've chopped up the garlic, the ginger, and hot pepper, and now I'm going to add curry, cumin, paprika, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, turmeric, and of course some black pepper to accompany the turmeric. So it'll be at least 2 tablespoons of curry and then a teaspoon of each of the other herbs. The spices are ready to go, and next I'm going to blend this with the sauteed onions. So at this stage, turn the heat back up and you blend and toast the spices with the onions that have already been sauteed. Next, I'm going to add the yogurt, cut with a bit of water, the can of coconut milk, 14 ounces, and the jar of pureed pure tomatoes into the spice mixture. Shortly after that, I will be adding a cup of rinsed lentils. And I'm going to have to cut away some of this because it will take 2 hands to do a bit of this. Possibly. Let's see how well the tomato wants to pour. That's what I expected. So I'm going to cut away and use both hands to do this part, get it out of the jar. Everything but the lentils are in. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, make sure the spices don't burn on the bottom. I have turned up the heat, and I'm going to now rinse about 1 cup of lentils to add to the mixture. Then it should take roughly 25 minutes or so for this stage to be done. Okay, this cup of lentils has been rinsed 3 times. And I'm going to use the spatula to get the rest out of the measuring cup, although I've gotten most. All right, now I just mix it all together. I'm going to set a timer for 25 minutes. That should be roughly the amount of time it takes for the lentils to cook. Smelling quite nice. Too bad I can't share the odor over YouTube. You'd probably really like this even more. Maybe it'd inspire you to try it. To add some more healthy fat to this, I'm going to scoop out the remaining half of this avocado from breakfast. You don't have to do this, but I know I'll like it. And of course, I am cooking some brown rice, and it is just barely beginning to roll. Or rather, it's just barely beginning to boil. So I'm about to turn it down, simmer it, and set the timer for 40 minutes. I'm cooking 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. There's a little bit of some spices and some oil's been added, roughly a teaspoon, maybe a bit more. So the rice indeed is lightly boiling, and I'm going to cover it and simmer for 40 minutes. Okay, at this point, I'm going to chop up this cilantro. It's a handful, give or take, and I'm going to slice this lemon. And I will add both of these at the very end and kind of blend them into the lentil curry, or curry lentils, whichever you prefer to call it. And that will be the last step. And I can't wait. It's smelling great in here. And as you can see, the final step of prepping is done. Cilantro is finely chopped, and the lemon is ready to be squeezed into the curry. I hope these cooking videos give you an idea how I can afford to dirtbag around Latin America. It's easy to live well when you cook your own food, although it is pretty cheap to eat here even if you eat out. But it's a whole lot cheaper if you cook it yourself. And quite frankly, often I can cook the ethnic meals better than I can find them locally in Latin America. So I really do like Indian food and Mexican food. Oh yeah, the lentils are really coming along. They're almost done. All I really need to do is add some lemon juice and cilantro. And the lentils aren't soft, but they are pretty tasty. It's about to the consistency of some of my favorite Indian restaurants back in the States. It's almost done, and the rice will be done shortly. It's time to add the cilantro. Yeah. And I'm also going to squeeze in the lemon juice as well. So now I'm going to stir and incorporate this into the curry. The good old lentil curry at that. Yeah, this is going to be some good stuff. I've already done a few tastings along the way. It's coming along very nicely. This is the final step. Incorporate this in really good, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off as it is done, and it'll stay warm. So also allow it to cool some so I can put away a little bit for leftovers. I am not going to be able to eat all this by myself, of course. If you like this content, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Consider making a donation to this channel to keep it going. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you're eating well. All right, I've got some of the brown rice that came out nicely ready. Now I'm going to put some of the lentil curries, or curry lentils. Yeah, it's going to be some good stuff. It smells great. I wish you could smell the odor over the video. Yep. Great living in grubby times, for sure. And now I'm going to have to give this a taste. Yeah, played it up. Now I'm getting me a bite out. I have let it cool off a little while, so it shouldn't be too hot. We'll see. Oh yeah, man. It is nice and spicy. You taste the tart of the lemons and cilantro and all the other spices that are in there. It is really good. I might have to let you guys go now, because it's time to pig out. Stay tuned for more. If you like this, give me some feedback.